In today's video tutorial, we're going to be creating a double exposure using color channels like we have in the image in front of us. So what you can do is you can download the start images from the description box below. So I'm just going to remove this layer here, and here we have one picture of the model here, and then the second download image is this one here. So I'm going to select everything by going Command and A. I now have the marching ants around the edge. I'm going to Command and C to copy. I'm going to flick over to my original image and Command and V to paste. Now, this is a very simple process. All we need to do is on our upper layer, we simply just need to right click and choose our blending options. Once we've done that, under advanced blending, we can choose channels down here. And as you can see, we've got our R for red, G for green, and B for blue. So if I simply check my R, I'm taking the red channel out. And as we can see, it's created a very interesting effect. But that may or may not work with your images, so we can of course bring it back in and change to a different color, or indeed we could take out both the greens and the blues to create a different image. So we could possibly leave it there, or we could take it a little bit further if we wanted to. Okay, so we're a little bit zoomed in, so I'm going to Command and minus to zoom out to see my whole scene. And now what I'm going to do on my top layer here, I'm going to Command and T, and I of course can change the size of my top layer and of course move it around if I deem that to be appropriate. So you can move those around as necessary. When I'm happy with that, I apply my transform by hitting the tick button up here. Alternatively, what I could do is I could adjust this further by coming down to my adjustment layers down here, clicking my adjustment layers and choosing a hue and saturation adjustment layer. And as we can see, we have our hue and saturation adjustment layer here. Now, if I were to choose the hue slider, as we can see, as I'm moving, I can create some very interesting effects. We need to be a little bit careful with this. Don't go too crazy, but that is an option available to you. Also, we have our saturation here, and saturation refers to increasing the amount of colors that we currently have on our screen. So I wouldn't suggest you go to the right, because that makes things look over-edited and look a bit crazy, but you may opt to desaturate a little bit by coming some way to the left. Not all the way to the left, but some way to the left to create an interesting look. I'm liking the effect that I've created there, so I'm going to leave it at that.